everyone, we're back in the building, kicking the door down, preparing the sync machine, getting Mayumi to show us everything that in her dream is true, or is she lying? I think she's lying. Pewter, what's up? The machine is broken? You want a raise? What's up? You always seem more confident and ready for these moments.
What happened?
The sync machine isn't operating to capacity.
This is your fault, Pewter.
Yesterday's sync, well, suffice to say, Oda and Date were not too compatible.
And?
Compatible?
I'll give you the big picture. To get the synchronization working properly, I had to push the machine pretty hard.
Flash cut to Pewter actually pushing the machine.
And now, it's not responding.
Reboot it. You know, restore point.
How long will it take to fix?
Uh, 16 hours, at least.
Oh great, now boss is gonna say you have 8.
You've got 8.
I knew it! She always cuts it in half.
But that's impossible.
So we can't sync yet, huh?
But we need to, or this investigation is going nowhere.
So you're gonna take us to the alternative site?
Date, I suggest we go to Matsushita Diner.
And here I thought we were gonna get an immediate sync, a journey inside another Somnium, and yet we have a detour.
We may be able to find some clues.
Good idea.
And free food. No one's there. I let Boss and Pewter know.
Pewter, we're counting on you for those repairs. I'll be back in 6 hours.
What are you gonna do in that time, boss?
But you said 8.
She did say 8.
Please, you have to give me at least 8.
Oh no, now he only got 4?
That Pewter, always so humble. He'll have it done in 6.
That's mean, Date.
Yeah, Pewter is just that kind of guy, you know?
Hey! This is a hostile work environment!
Yeah, I agree, Pewter. I agree. You should unionize. Oh wait, you're the only other employee here besides me and Boss. I mean, Iba.
Why would Mayumi lie?
I don't know, Date.
She is probably protecting someone.
True.
But who?
Surely you know by now.
Oh, we have a suspect. We have a suspect. We have a clue.
There is only one person Mayumi would want to protect that badly.
Oda, right? Oda?
It's Ota.
It has to be.
The little goofball.
Does Mayumi think Ota is the killer?
Last night, Ota left Matsushita Diner with Iris. Mayumi saw the whole thing.
And I saw that she saw the whole thing.
But Ota was stabbed in the stomach by the culprit.
Hey man, you look like you got stabbed. Oh well.
Does Mayumi not remember that?
No, that isn't quite it. It is possible that she thinks Ota is responsible for everything.
Even his own stabbing?
She thinks Ota stabbed himself?
I mean... maybe he watched too much Shakespeare or something.
Yes.
Burn the witch.
Why would he do that?
The witch made him do it. Under her spell.
Before I explain, I would like to hear your thoughts. What do you think about the possibility that Ota is the new Cyclops killer?
You know, before the other ending, I thought it was pretty high. A high possibility. Number 1 on my suspect list. But nowadays, being inside his Somnium, him probably not wanting to kill Iris, you know, it kind of lowers the sus on him.
Impossible.
Why?
In yesterday's Somnium, Ota and the polar bear.
Literally got into a scrap.
That was just a dream. It doesn't necessarily reflect what happened in reality.
Okay. But he's clearly not working with the polar bear, and he can't be the polar bear.
The van was stolen while Iris was in the passenger seat.
Why would you steal the car you're already in?
We know that whoever did it is the culprit we're looking for.
There is a chance that Iris was not in the passenger seat.
Oh, because her prints are just on it. Okay. Go on.
She could have been driving.
How so?
Iris could have taken the wheel herself and driven to the warehouse.
But forensics only found Ota's fingerprints on the wheel.
That can be explained.
Okay.
It is possible that Iris covered her fingertips with her sleeves.
Iris had her left eye pulled out. Ota would never do that.
You think so. But do you really know Ota? Is that even his real name?
Have you considered that she pulled it out herself?
Ew, gross.
What?
Or even asked Ota to do it?
Now that's just plain weird.
Perhaps she ordered him to. In short, Ota and Iris are accomplices. This was all a performance.
You've watched Scream, the movie Scream, one too many times, Aiba.
A performance?
Iris drove the Matsushita's van. Ota drove the station wagon. They went to the warehouse separately. Then, they prepared the live stream. Iris anesthetized her left eye and removed it. Either that, or she asked Ota to extract it. After that, Iris took her position on the table, and Ota donned the polar bear costume and started the saw.
I mean, this is a very convincing performance. All to what end? What? It's just a prank? I don't buy it. Iba. Wait, let me finish.
Consider this. In the stream, Ota and the polar bear were never on screen at the same time.
True. That means Ota went off camera, took off the costume, and then...
Popped back in?
Stay away from Tessa!
Perhaps Mayumi witnessed the entire event.
Geez, Iris, you're hardcore for taking out or having your eyeball removed. And Ota, you too. You took a stab to the gut like a champ. Or at least some wound that made you bleed profusely.
It is also possible that Mayumi knew what the two were up to.
Okay, but that means that Iris killed Renju and Shoko, and all this performance was to clear suspicion of themselves? Because, you know, like, Oda's the accomplice, Iris then is doing all this to, like, cover up the fact that she killed Shoko and Renju.
So she lied to protect Ota.
And yes, Mayumi witnessed all this performance theater, and then now she's trying to protect Ota.
Yes, but this is only a theory.
A game theory.
Consider the possibility that Iris killed Shoko and Renju.
I considered it.
Then, this whole thing was to get her off the suspects list.
She's a criminal mastermind.
That's why she pulled out her eye and had Ota stab himself.
Man, that sounds crazy. But I'm on to them.
It makes it look like there's another criminal involved.
Yeah, I don't need my eye. I can stab myself just like in Scream.
I will repeat myself in saying that this is only a theory. It is one of many possibilities.
It's possible, but I don't think it's very likely. They wouldn't go that far just to avoid suspicion.
Yeah, I don't know.
Date, you must consider the mental state of the serial killer.
Crazy. Insane. Unsympathetic. No compassion. Cool.
Shoko and Renju were both exposed and displayed.
True that.
And they both had their left eye removed while they were still alive. Whoever our killer is, it is clear that they are sociopathic or even psychotic.
Or psychotic and sociopathic.
We can't rule anything out. Ota, why are you...
Why did you arrest Mom? You said you were gonna clear her! Why?
Sorry, bro. There's a photo in front of Oda. Alright, let's get down to it, friend.
When I was in the hospital, the police came to me. They told me that my mom confessed. I couldn't believe it, so I went to the police station.
And?
But because she was under investigation, they wouldn't let me see her. After that, I didn't feel like going back to the hospital.
So you went home, okay, makes sense.
That's why I'm here.
Oh, good lord, they just let me not speak any other options.
You asked me why your mom was arrested earlier, but she isn't under arrest.
What?
I spoke with her as part of my investigation, yes. But as a source of valuable information, not as a suspect.
Which means she'll be released shortly.
Mayumi confessed, but it's highly likely that she's lying. So we haven't issued a warrant for her arrest.
That's what I've been saying! Mom didn't do it, she's innocent!
Yeah, but she keeps saying she did. Do you have any insight as to why she thinks she's not innocent? Okay, heavy-handed blow.
Word is going around. Maybe Iris was the one who killed Shoko and Renju. And you and her planned this warehouse incident to get her off our suspects list.
No way! Tessa had her eye.
She could have pulled it out herself.
Or you could have done it. Very gross, very painful, excruciating even. But then again, I'm considering all possibilities.
Or asked you to do it.
And the movie Scream as my catalyst.
You're kidding me, right? Do you really think I would do that?
I don't know. If she ordered you to do it?
I was fighting for my life against the criminal!
Alright, R. Kelly. Alright, R. Kelly. Robert, calm down.
That wasn't caught on camera, though. Neither was the part where you got stabbed.
And boom.
You're saying that I stabbed myself?
Yes. Right in the gut.
It wouldn't be the first time you faked something, would it, Ota?
You...
Omaewa.
I'm telling you I didn't!
Then why is Mayumi protecting you?
Mom is protecting me?
She's lying for you. She's definitely lying.
Your mother is stubborn. She's lying to us because she's protecting someone.
Now, no possibility of protecting So. We're just assuming it's Oda. Okay.
The only person I can think of would be you.
Why?
Apparently she thinks that you're the criminal.
Or involved with it.
Why would she think that?
'Cause the evil witch. Iris has a spell. You're under her demonic charm.
Your guess is as good as mine. Got any ideas?
Maybe because of her condition. Mom has dementia. Maybe her memory is just mixed up.
We should also consider that. Hey, if she pleads insanity, dementia, it can work. She can get less time, or even just, put in a psych ward.
Everything is my fault.
No. It's not your fault, man.
It's because of me that Mom is...
No, nah, man. You can't put all this on you.
I know how it looks now, but back in the day, the diner was doing pretty good.
I know. Soshijima, racketeering, nuclear power plant explosion.
You know Bloom Park is close by here, right?
Yeah, man.
People who visited the park would stop here a lot.
That omelet rice was slamming.
But ever since the explosion 8 years ago...
The chemical plant accident?
Yeah. We're just barely outside of the restricted area, but... Because Bloom Park closed, the number of customers dropped by a lot. The diner didn't last much longer. When this place closed, Dad started working at a Chinese restaurant chain during the day.
Hey, Sonny. Your mom is guilty. Yep, that crazy woman, capable of all kinds of murder.
And he was a security guard and traffic cop at night.
I worked 3 jobs. And you on your lazy butt, chasing after some internet idol. I don't understand it.
Mom worked as a janitor. And we're both working hard and barely got any sleep.
And then here you are, Oda, doing nothing. Yeah, sure, you got your blog and your short stories. But that ain't getting you the real big bucks.
And you?
I was just a high school student at the time. I was such a dumbass.
Ooh. Dad used to call me that. Now that I think about it, he reminded me of Red Foreman.
I thought it was totally normal to have both parents working, so I didn't even get a part-time job. And they bought me a PC and Idol concert tickets.
Man, they really loved you.
I had it good. But we were drowning in debt. And there's a loan on the house and the diner.
Oh god, let me guess. So Shijima owns this loan? Like he's the one that, put out the money? Like, yeah, under my name. I won't sell the deed to your house and diner. Pay me back whenever you can. Oh yeah, by the way, commit murder for me.
Mom and Dad didn't let this place go. There are too many memories here to give it up. So they slave day and night to keep it open.
I see.
They worked and worked and worked. Thanks to them, I was even able to go to a good university, but
You dropped out?
right after I started, Dad,
Yeah, I know.
Passed away?
I died, boy, I died.
yeah,
And, I tell you, Sonny, dying sucks.
he had a heart attack from overwork.
And did you graduate college, boy?
But even then, I didn't get it, you know? I didn't appreciate how hard they worked for me. Even when I wasn't taking college seriously and getting bad grades, my mom didn't say a thing. She just smiled and told me that it was okay.
C's get degrees, Sonny.
Even when I told her I was going to drop out. Mom, I'm thinking of dropping out of college.
What? Why do you want to do that, Ota?
I decided that I'm going to become a writer.
Wow, a writer. Well, that's a good goal to have. But you really should finish college. You worked so hard to get in.
You don't understand, Mom. A writer has to put all of their time into their creativity.
I see what you're saying.
I won't have time to go to classes. Plus, I'm friends with the editor of a publishing company.
Lemniscate?
I'm definitely going to have my first book published.
Is that right?
Did you make that part up?
Well, Ota, if you say so, I won't stop you. Do what makes you happy. You'll turn out just fine. I know you can do it. And no matter what happens, Mom will always be on your side, okay?
Yes, even if you commit bloodthirsty murder, I got your back.
Forever and ever, I'll always support you, Ota.
Yes, I'll visit you in jail and support you by giving you all kinds of your favorite fruit snacks. You lied about the editor. You lied about the editor thing, right? Oh my god, why am I tongue twisting on that? Let me try that again. You lied about the editor thing, right?
Yeah, how do you guess?
Because you haven't had your novel published.
It was really just a few texts back and forth. But I was thrilled. I thought I could make it as a writer because of that. But it's impossible. I know there's no way I can be a writer. I've never even finished writing a novel. Not even once. I always give up after the first 5,000 words.
Man, that's not even a college essay.
To even apply for the amateurs contest, you have to submit 10 times that. But Mom, she kept supporting me. Not long after I quit college, Mom was always smiling at me. But I think she was starting to slip mentally.
You know, Oda, it's not your fault, man.
Monday.
Oh, what's wrong, Ota?
Being a family disappointment is not the worst thing in the world.
Do you have the day off from school?
School?
Are you being sarcastic?
Oh, right. You don't attend anymore. Oopsie, I totally forgot.
How can you forget your own son's career choice?
Sorry. Anyway, are you hungry?
Here, have a Snickers.
You haven't eaten anything since this morning, have you?
You can't be a writer without your Snickers.
Are you kidding?
What?
Boy, you lashed out at your mama. What's wrong with you?
I ate breakfast and lunch already.
Oh, did you? By the way, Ota, what's living at the dorms like?
Oh man, don't flip the table.
Why are you making fun of me?
I'm not teasing you, honey.
Don't fuck with me!
Boy, you watch that language. This is your papa speaking from heaven. You talk like that again, I'll come down here and give you a can of whoop ass.
Mom got sick because I'm such a piece of shit.
I mean, I don't think she got sick because of that. Don't get me wrong, you can be a piece of shit, but, you know, you're not contagious.
I was only thinking about myself. I didn't take care of her. I was so stupid, I didn't realize she was sick. I thought she was messing with me. I was so cruel to her for no reason.
Hey man, you gotta make it up to her though. I don't know. Find a time to really write. Maybe start your own business. You could do it.
And she got worse and worse.
What's that picture?
Ota turned the photo frame for me to see, so I could see.
Looking at this photo reminds me.
Look at this photograph.
One time, when I was a kid, I said something really bad to Mom and Dad, and they scolded me for it. And it's not like it was an apology or anything, but Dad and I gave her a Mother's Day gift.
Okay, now the origins of the knife isn't so dangerous as a young boy finding a knife and giving it to his mom. Dad was in on it.
My mom was so happy that she cried. That's what this photo is from. Why did it turn out like this? I'm such a bad son.
Hey, Iba.
What is it?
I don't like Ota one bit,
Agreed.
but I can't imagine that this guy's the criminal.
He already has enough failure on his ass. You know what I'm saying? Date? Okay. Hear me out. He loves his mom, man, and I can respect that. And he's already, guilty over failing and just kind of being mean to her. Why would he kill, He'll put too much stress on her old heart too,
Why is that?
Hearing his story made me think that he's not such a bad guy.
Exactly.
Your presumption is illogical.
Human beings are illogical. We're not like you AI. We can't be logical all the time. But we make up for it in one very important way.
Fool, what is it?
What is that?
Intuition.
Nah. I can have that. Watch me have intuition. I've watched Vivi.
Do you find that useful?
What, Iba? Yes, Vivi. The greatest AI robot ever.
At times. Iba, let's go back to the cold storage warehouse.
There may be some clues.
We might be missing something.
Understood.
Oda is sitting with a depressed look on his face. Harbor Warehouse District in the afternoon.
Date, weren't you going to check the warehouse?
Maybe.
I was, but a thought occurred to me.
Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
Iba, are you sure that Ota took this car?
As I've already explained, the security cameras at the Famisto parking lot saw the entire incident clearly.
So it was definitely Ota who drove it here.
Why are you stating the obvious?
Hey, we just need to make sure we cover our bases. Oda is the one who drove the station wagon.
Iba, who drove the van here?
There are two possibilities. Either Iris or the criminal who kidnapped Iris.
And Mayumi?
Considering the time that she purchased the chocolate, that would be almost impossible. The van was hijacked from the Famisto parking lot at 10:32 p.m. At that time, Mayumi was in the 812 convenience store more than 100 yards away.
We found the chocolate Mayumi bought on the floor of the cold storage warehouse. But that doesn't prove she was actually at the scene. If she was, how did she get here?
Is there a possibility that in the store she met someone there who took the chocolate from her and the knife and said, "Yeah, you go back home, Miss Masushita. I'll handle the boy and the girl."
She wasn't in the van or the station wagon.
Of course, a different car. I will search for all vehicles that were in this area from Sunday night to Monday morning.
Iba connected to the end system server and began her search. Her research. She got a result in no time. Bing!
Found one hit. A taxi.
Where's that taxi now?
It is parked in Lemniscate's parking lot.
Lemniscates? Oh, no. You know what this means, right? The receptionist is also an Uber driver.
At Lemniscate? Why?
Unknown. But we should speak with the driver immediately.
Alright, immediately. I wonder who, like, is the driver a character we met before? Or is it gonna be some rando person?
Hey, got a minute?
Wow, yes I do, sonny. Or you could be like, nah man, I don't got a minute. Nah, what do you want?
Are you talking to moi?
I didn't know you were French, monsieur. Monsieur taxi driver.
What?
Date, now is not the time to be distracted by this old man's diction.
Is that he is so damn handsome. Date. I'm sorry.
Mind if I ask you what you're doing here?
Mind if I ask you what you're doing here?
Moi? I am but a humble taxicab driver.
Okay. This is weird. You look weird. Let me see your reviews on Uber.
There we go.
I'm with the police. I have some questions for you.
I was born in Kawago, Saitama.
One Punch Man? No, not One Punch Man.
And why do you talk like that?
You know, this could be a shot at country folk of Japan, but in the English version, they turn them French?
I don't know what you mean. I've spoken this way all my life. My parents speak with the same vernacular.
It's very creepy. Before I arrived at Lemniscate, I got a picture of Mayumi from Abyss. I showed it to the driver.
Did you drive this passenger on Sunday night?
Ooh, I did indeed. I remember her well.
Okay, cool. He's cooperating.
The old hag.
Did she not tip, man? Or did she left without paying her fare?
Old hag.
Why so personal, man? Why so hostile?
I took her on a tour of the streets of Tokyo. Our ultimate destination was the warehouse district in Ariake.
Why didn't you report this to the police?
Reported?
You don't know about the incident at the cold storage warehouse? It was all over the news.
No, I'm afraid not.
Okay, I mean...
Newspapers and television news programs have never been much of an interest to moi.
You know, I'm trying to figure out, are you trying to be, like, foreign when you say moi? Or are you trying to be high class? Either way, come on, man. You didn't really look up anything. Internet, word on the street.
I have just finished conveying my client from Tameke Sano's studio. I was informed that the visit here would be brief, and thus I have decided to wait in this lobby. I recall it was around 10 in the evening. Near the Kawasaki district, an unassuming restaurant named Matsushita Diner. That's where I picked up the old hag.
Okay, when you say old hag, you really are adding that oomph. Did she not pay her fare, man? Like you can be personally mad at her, but chill, dude.
And as soon as she stepped foot in my conveyance, she was already barking orders at me.
Who uses the word conveyance in a sentence? What's wrong with you, man?
Follow that van, hurry!
And I was like, no. And then she was like, shut up and take my money. And I was like, okay.
I must admit, I found it rather exciting, just like an old chase film.
Yes, definitely. You wanted to kill someone, huh? Nah, I don't suspect the driver.
I, of course, insisted that I be paid up front. We pursued the van for roughly half an hour. Suddenly, the van came to a halt at a convenience store.
The Famisto along Koshu, right?
Precisely right. I am surprised you know that.
I am a detective. Thank you.
In any case, I knew that the jig would be up if we were seen following the van. So I decided to drive past it.
Can I call you Richard? Cause you're a dick. Like, come on, man.
I parked at the 8 store, but 100 yards from there. While waiting for the object of our pursuit to make its next move, the old hag suddenly spoke up. I have to buy something, she declared, then made her way into the 8.
This must be when Mayumi bought the Odoroki Man chocolate.
A few minutes later, the old hag finished making her purchases and walked out.
You know, how old are you, man? Like what? 50? You're not that young yourself.
And then, at that very moment, I witnessed the van jet off at great speed down Koshu. I hurried the old hag inside my vehicle, then resumed the chase. We followed them for roughly half an hour more.
I see. If the driver's story is correct, Mayumi did not know that Oto was left behind at the Famisto.
Okay.
Mayumi thought Oto was in the van the whole time.
We then arrived at a splendid manor.
Manor?
The van entered the premises through the front gate and disappeared from view. We, of course, could not follow, so we waited outside. I estimate another 10 minutes passed. The front gate opened once again, and the van drove out, and we pursued.
The manor. That's Soshijima. The manor.
But 30 minutes later, our pursuit was foiled again.
Foiled?
What happened?
The van drove into the restricted Kawasaki district.
And
The old hag, of course, demanded that I follow. But I was not about to risk my license and livelihood. Instead, I parked on the road and waited for the van to drive back the way it came.
so the car did use that underground passageway.
But of course, we knew it might not take the same road back. In fact, we were not even sure the van would be coming back at all. But the old hag was not keen on giving up, so we began our stakeout.
You know, you make it sound like she forced you to do all of this. And you call the old hag because, I don't know, resentful maybe? But hey, you could have said no. You know, you could have told her to get out, but you kept going.
About 45 minutes later, the date had changed at this point. It was 12:25 a.m. on Monday.
How do you remember the time so well?
Well, you see, I always keep my radio dial on the same station. I remember precisely which programs were playing during this endeavor.
Okay.
Thus, I can approximate the time.
I see. Please continue.
At 12:25 a.m., the old hag's tenacious gamble paid dividends.
Who talks this way?
The van returned down the same street. And thus, we again made pursuit. I kept considerable distance. We had come so far, I did not want to get caught now. But my caution backfired. I lost sight of the van in the Ariake warehouses. Without so much as a thank you, the old hag popped open the door and took off toward the warehouses.
Did you get paid? Because you sound very, very salty.
I waited for some time, but the old hag did not return. The goose was cooked at this point, so I made the decision to return home. I am glad I had the foresight to ask for payment in advance.
Okay, so she did pay you. Right. You made that clear.
I follow your story. I have one more question. Where is this manor the van stopped at?
So Tsujima.
Oh, every taxi driver in the city knows that residence. It is the personal home of Congressman So Sajima.
Oh.
Sajima? Why did the van go to So's house?
Well, to pick him up, I guess. Great.
We need to speak with him immediately.
He's just gonna kick us out again.
Agreed. Let's move.
Alrighty then. A self-employed taxi driver. Aw. Alright, we out here.
There's no one here.
Well, Alpha Troupe, Why is no one here? That's a bad sign for So, perhaps. Has someone got to him? Is he out on a errand? Who knows? But find out next time, as the next thrilling episode seems to have, once again, pointing us in the direction of So Sejima. Bad guy, we know. But this time, are we going to confront him? I don't know. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. You guys are awesome. And I hope you have a great day or night. I'll see you later.